Hi, I am Lethal Pair Knitting Needles, and this will be my welcoming video. So, welcome, anybody, to the channel. I'm just going to be talking about what I want to do in the future, and basically just what this channel is about, and a little bit about me, as well as just a few tips for beginners if they somehow find this stuff. So, first of all, I got into Warhammer at the age of, 11. And I started painting then too. Mr. Lee, if you see this video, you are a cool teacher, and I'm glad that you were able to teach me how to paint Warhammer stuff. I play a few armies. I play Death Guard and Emperor's Children, as well as Skaven for Age of Sigmar. So future of this channel, I'm planning on, I guess, just doing painting content, kit bashing content too for mostly Warhammer, but sometimes the painting content will be centered around just like a simple diorama that I made. I don't plan on this channel going very far, but if it does, I mean, I'm glad I started this channel kind of as like I've wanted to start this ever since I was a kid, so I decided to just do it. And honestly, it's fun, I guess. I like making content. I like showing off my models. It's a good place for me to be able to show my artistry, and get myself out there a little. So I guess I can just get into a few of the tips that I have for painting in general. Tip number 1, if you are a beginner, practice brush control. I might show my first model that I ever made on this channel at some point, and oh my god, it was horrendous. But over time, I've just realized that what went wrong with that model was kind of just brush control. Now, there's a lot of different ways to do this. Some of it's literally just repetition, like do a lot of freehanding on shoulder pads or whatever. But what I like to do is just try to steady my hands as much as possible. Do a little breathing exercise before you do any sort of painting to make sure that you can get those fine lines as straight as possible, or the right curve that you want. Tip number 2, clean your brushes properly. You want one water bowl for washing off your paintbrushes in, and you want a separate water bowl for when you want to take some water and thin down a paint, because otherwise you're going to get cross-color contamination between the two. As well as if you rinse off a metallic paint, then it will get all of those little shiny flecks into the other paints, and you don't want that happening because it will make your model shiny in places that you don't want it to. My last tip, I guess, is going to be one that just generally helped me get through painting whenever I thought that a model was looking terrible. If you are early into the process and you genuinely think that a model is not going to turn out well, whether it's the color scheme you picked, or actually really the color scheme you picked is going to be really the only thing that slows down models, I honestly don't think much else can ruin a model, except for maybe paint consistency. Make sure to thin your paints. But just know that in every model that you will ever paint, there will be an ugly stage. A stage where you think it looks terrible, and you just have to push past that. Which is good to always have some sort of pre-plan before you make any models, because it'll help you stay on track. Because if you think it looks bad, even though that is literally just the natural progression, you need to stay on track. Because otherwise, you'll try and go to fix it with adding something else, and that could end up ruining a model, and then you have to repaint the full thing. So just, if you reach that ugly stage, just know that you're not the only one to go through that, and you just need to push past it, and it'll look great in the end. Anyways, thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and that's all. Thank you. Bye.